Here today to talk about going back or not going back or not going back again. And I tell you, nothing around here is going back anywhere soon.
None of us are going back.
So Maria has a whole new line of exciting stuff to talk about in keeping with that theme.
Well, I have some more of my not going back pot holders. So I made a bunch of these last week, and I have a few more that are still available.
Well, these are all sold out like 3 times.
Yeah, these have sold out, and so I thought I'd put a few more up on my Etsy.
How many more are you
website.
putting up?
I have 4 more.
These will go up on Etsy only, right?
They're on Etsy right now, or you can email me.
Oh, or you can email
Maria
them. All
at
right.
fullmoonfiberart.com.
Okay, the queen is in a good mood today.
So these are made with this piece of this. See, these will hang that way.
Mm-hmm.
And these are made, this is a piece of vintage 1940s flour sack fabric. And then I have stitched, sewn it all together and stitched the words "not going back" on the pot holder. So that's my not going back pot holder. Here's the back of the not going back.
Wow.
One of the backs anyway.
How much do these cost?
These are $30 plus $5 shipping for 1 or more.
All right, but on this Etsy page.
On Etsy, or you can email me.
Or you can email her.
Yeah.
Okay, great, cool, very nice. And they are going back.
Then I also have my magnet. So this is my not going back magnet, which comes from my quilt. Comes right out of my quilt. Can you see it? Okay.
Yeah. What can you say about
That's
this
the same
too,
thing,
lady?
So this was a piece that I used in my not going back quilt, and it was an embroidery of these 2 Victorian women sitting there having tea. And so I added, it's a hand embroidered vintage linen, and I added the bubbles with the words not going back. So these magnets, they're about 3 inches, about 3 inches square, and they're $7.
Wow. And also
shipping.
on Etsy?
And they're also on Etsy in my Etsy shop.
And your phone number and your email is?
Maria at fullmoonfiberart.com.
.com.
And Etsy. It's my Full Moon Fiber Art is my Etsy page.
Okay, cool.
Now I'm also, just while you're here, I started working on something new. Oh, this is another one of my not going back.
We're going to go away for lunch and the whole world
I forgot
changes.
about this one. This one is my old woman in the shoe, and I wrote a whole blog piece about the old woman in the shoe and how it has changed throughout time.
Great history of the story.
and the meaning that it has for me.
They're not going back.
They're definitely these people definitely don't want to go back, right?
Oh, that's cool.
Who wants to live in a shoe?
How many of those do you have?
I only have one of those because that's a
Same
vintage
price?
linen. That's $30. It's a vintage linen, and then I stitched the
only
words
have one,
around
so
the edge.
move
So there's
fast.
only one. There's
Okay.
only one. There's only one of those. But now I'm also working on. Well, can we just?
Yeah,
I'll just
go
show you
ahead, go
quickly
ahead.
What I'm working on. I'm working on these new. These are my red chakra.
Wow.
Pot
Whoa,
holders,
those are
right?
beautiful.
So this is the red chakra. This is the grounding root chakra, which comes in the color of red, which shows up in the color of red. And I have these doilies that I dyed. A few years ago. I have a whole box of them. See that I dyed.
Let's have it go over here so the light is on.
Oh, okay. I have a whole bunch of these that I dyed a few years ago. So these are all the center of the not going back pot holder. And I think I'm going to make not going back. It's not going back. It's a red.
It's a red chakra.
Red
It's going to do
chakra.
whatever it wants.
I'm also going to make a red chakra quilt. I have that in mind too. But these are
Those
gonna
are
be
very
pot
beautiful,
holders.
I have to say.
Thank you.
Not
Thank you. I'm
unbiased.
very. I don't know. I just had this thing of I had to do red.
It's amazing. Maria has all this stuff she's compiled over the years, and she knows where all of it is and what it does. It pulls it right out.
I do.
So she's grateful for the
And
stuff you
here's-
send her.
Here is my witch's jacket that I wore for the dance, the witch's walk dance, a couple of weekends ago, right?
Well, this is great, exciting stuff.
Yes. Well, thank you, John. Thanks for
Okay,
coming
well, that's
into
good.
my
That's
studio
shorter and to the point, but really nice stuff.
Yeah.
Congratulations yet
Thanks.
again. Now, all this stuff is sold like crazy, so if you're interested,
It's going
get
quick.
moving.
Yeah, I've already sold 150 magnets, so
Wow.
we'll see how many more.
Soon we'll buy another sewing machine. Who knows? Well, thank you all for your support, and thank you, Maria, for this great stuff.
Thanks, John.
Bye-bye.